Tony Stark, the enigmatic billionaire philanthropist and genius inventor, also known as Iron Man, is a character that has captivated audiences worldwide with his larger-than-life persona. From his iconic red and gold suit to his sharp wit and unmatched intellect, Stark's presence on screen and in the pages of comics has left an indelible mark on popular culture. But beneath the flashy exterior lies a complex individual with a multitude of traits that are both admirable and detrimental. While many are drawn to his undeniable charisma, unwavering confidence, and unparalleled intelligence, it is important to recognize that adopting Iron Man's psychology is not without its risks. Stark's relentless pursuit of perfection and his willingness to push boundaries has often led him down a path of self-destruction and his struggles with addiction. His strained relationships and his internal battles have often led him down a path of self-destruction. His struggles with addiction, his strained relationships, and his internal battles are a reminder that even the most brilliant minds can be plagued by their own demons. Therefore, it is crucial to approach Iron Man's character with caution, appreciating the inspiration he provides while also acknowledging the potential pitfalls. Understanding the complexities of his personality allows us to embrace the positive aspects of his character while avoiding the potential harm that can come from blindly emulating his every move. Number 1. Narcissism and ego. Iron Man's extreme narcissism and ego can lead to arrogance, disregard for others' opinion, and difficulty in forming healthy relationships. These traits may isolate individuals from their loved ones and hinder collaboration and empathy. His self-centered nature often manifests in the constant need for validation and attention, which can create a sense of entitlement and superiority. Moreover, the constant pursuit of personal glory and recognition may overshadow the value of collective achievements and teamwork. Number 2. Risk-taking and impulsivity. Tony Stark's penchant for risk-taking and impulsivity can lead to reckless decisions without considering the potential consequences. This behavior might result in personal harm, poor choices, and a lack of long-term planning. His thrill-seeking nature often drives him to push boundaries and take on challenges without fully assessing the risks involved. This impulse behavior can not only jeopardize his own well-being, but also put others in danger, as he often acts on impulse without considering the broader impact of his actions. Isolation and emotional suppression. Iron Man often hides his vulnerabilities and emotions behind a facade of wit and sarcasm. This can result in emotional isolation and an inability to effectively communicate or seek support from others. His sarcastic remarks and witty comebacks serve as a defense mechanism to avoid confronting his true feelings. Consequently, this emotional suppression can lead to a sense of loneliness and detachment from those around him, preventing him from forming deep and meaningful connections. Alcoholism and coping mechanisms. In certain comic storylines, Iron Man battles with alcoholism as a way to cope with his emotional struggles. Adopting this coping mechanism in real life can lead to addictions, health issues, and further emotional distress. Tony Stark's reliance on alcohol as an escape from his problems showcases the unhealthy ways in which individuals may attempt to numb their pain or mask their emotional turmoil. This destructive behavior not only affects his personal well-being, but also has a detrimental impact on his relationships and overall functioning. Invasion of privacy and surveillance. Stark's use of technology and surveillance might raise ethical concerns in the real world, infringing on personal privacy and individual rights. Adopting a similar mindset could lead to issues related to personal boundaries and surveillance. His constant monitoring and invasion of privacy, although driven by a desire to protect and maintain control, can create a sense of distrust and violation among those around him. In the real world, such practices would be considered a breach of personal liberties and could have serious implications for individual autonomy and privacy rights. Codependent relationships. Tony Stark's focus on his own goals and pursuits constrain relationships and lead to codependency. Prioritizing personal achievements over emotional connections can lead to strained interactions and emotional disconnect. His relentless commitment to his work often leaves little room for nurturing and sustaining healthy relationships. This can result in an unhealthy reliance on others for emotional validation and support, creating an imbalanced dynamic in which personal growth and individual well-being are compromised. Work-life imbalance. Iron Man's dedication to his work often overshadows his personal life. Overemphasis on professional success at the expense of personal well-being can result in burnout, strained relationships, and health issues. Tony Stark's obsession with innovation and constant drive for progress often leaves little time for self-care and maintaining a healthy work-life balance. This can lead to chronic stress, deteriorating physical and mental health, and a diminished quality of life. Escalation and aggression. While Iron Man's technological prowess enables him to confront threats, his use of advanced weaponry and aggression may not be suitable for real-world conflict resolution. Resorting to aggression can escalate situations and hinder peaceful resolution. Tony Stark's tendency to rely on firepower and forceful tactics as a primary means of resolving conflicts can perpetuate cycles of violence and hostility. In real-world scenarios, diplomatic negotiations and non-violent approaches are often more effective and sustainable in achieving peace. Lack of humility and growth. Iron Man's struggle with humility and admitting mistakes can hinder personal growth and development. Learning from failures and acknowledging shortcomings is essential for self-improvement. Tony Stark's ego often gets in the way of recognizing his own fallibility and embracing opportunities for growth. This This lack of humility can hinder his ability to learn from past mistakes, adapt to new circumstances, and foster personal development. Developing a sense of humility and willingness to learn from others are crucial for continuous improvement and self-evolution. In conclusion, it's advisable to approach the adoption of Stoic psychology with caution. It's important to separate his positive attributes, like his bravery, intelligence, and tenacity, from his flaws, his arrogance, obsession, and emotional withdrawal. Each person's psychological makeup is unique, and it's important to develop our own healthy psychological habits rather than adopting those of a fictional character.